So on a strange turn of events, I decided to take another look at my bike when I came home today, and I looked into the hole like I did the last time where you could see the valve, thinking that the valve was bent and I'd have to pull all the engine apart and my timing must have been wrong and everything else. But it turns out, in a strange sort of turn of events, that was not the case, that I was wrong. And if you watch this, you'll see that the piston disappearing. Now you see that was the intake valve moving. So everything there is, I think, pretty much as it should be. You know, there, that was the intake you see, or the exhaust. That's the intake you see moving now. See? So I think the timing's right, and that the bike hasn't been damaged in there anyway. And I need to put it down to an issue with fuel delivery or timing, spark timing. I have noticed when I was kicking at it a bit there that the spark plug was getting very wet, and obviously it's getting too much fuel, but it's not overfilling the bowl, it's not leaking out over the street, so it's a bit confusing. But I gave it a kick anyway when I first came out, and it was all a bit odd because the bike started to run, and it was revving up quite high, but it was running pretty good. But the strangest thing about it was that if you look at the wire for the spark for the points, it wasn't connected to anything. So how would the bike run? It just doesn't make any sense that the bike would have run without it, so it's a bit odd. But at least I know now that I've not done serious damage to the actual engine itself, and it's probably a smaller issue, one which I don't believe I'm able to figure out. I have bought 2 new carbs for this bike, so it may be a jet issue or something, I'm hoping. I'm not really in a good mood to work on it. I've had a friend who unfortunately was killed on his motorbike this weekend, and I'm half sort of thinking maybe I should get rid of this, but you know, I'll get it running first anyway, and then I'll probably make a decision on that. But for now, it's kind of better news anyway. So that's the latest, guys. I still need to leave it over to somebody to see if they can figure it out, but at least it's not as bad as I thought. Okay. Well, it isn't going to try it again anyway. I know that the spark timing's out at this stage because I had pulled it apart, so it could have been out all along, could have been in the wrong place all along. I don't know. And that spark plug isn't wet this time, but you can see the amount of fuel that's sitting in on top where it goes, like. Let's see what we got. Yeah, you see that? Hang on. See, can I get you a closer look? Some more. Just gave myself a little shock with it. I'm trying my best to show you in a way where I'm not going to shock myself. It sort of is and it sort of isn't getting spark. It's getting it sometimes. I wonder, would it be the coil? It might be. It's on the bike probably from new, so you never know. I mean, you can question all these things, but if you keep going buying and buying and buying at stuff, you're going to be out a lot of money just before you find out what it is. You know, I've done that on many an occasion and spent lots more money than I should have. I don't know. I'm trying to find a place where I can put it that you'll see. Very hard to do this with one hand and keep the phone right. It's too shaky. No, I'm not getting spark now, and I was getting it, so it's very odd. But I know the spark timing's out anyway because I had it all apart, as I said. Anyway, it's an interesting one. You can see that the end of the spark plug there's pretty black and pretty wet. I guarantee if I go and dry this with a cloth, it'll give me spark though. Will you see? I'll go in here. Let me look for an oil rag here. I'll just give it a wipe. At least I know it's not the engine timing itself that has done this on me, and I've not done serious damage like the last time. Still didn't want to run though. Right, I'll give this a little rub, so see if we get spark now. Can't even see that. Yeah, I am getting a little bit of spark, but it's very yellow spark, obviously because the timing's out. But I am getting a little bit there. I don't think you can see it, but it's there. If I could settle this against something, I would show you, which I just can't. Yeah, you can see it there, just a little bit. It's very yellow though. Yeah, so there you go. Maybe some of you has an idea what might be wrong. Well, at the minute it's spark timing anyway.